everybody, JC here with another T&I toy review. And for today's review, we're going to take a look at the brand new line of DC Superhero Girls action figures from Mattel. Now, the DC Superhero Girls line is a new line of figures. There's going to be a little cartoon or a mini cartoon that I think is going to air on Cartoon Network later this month. And there's a website and probably going to be comics and stuff. And basically, it's an action figure line of female superheroes geared primarily for girls, young girls, but honestly, I don't see any reason why, boys are into superheroes and stuff couldn't get into some of this stuff as well. There's larger, more like Barbie-like dolls as well, and there's role-play stuff. But today we're going to look at the actual action figures of the line, and we're going to look at 4 of them with Harley Quinn, Batgirl, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl. And each of the figures comes packaged in unique packaging. You've got artwork for each of the characters on the back, and then the figures are clearly displayed. You've got the DC Superhero Girls logo up in the top corner, and then the names of the characters down below. Then on the back of the packaging for these, you again have artwork for each of the characters. You have a little bio for the DC Superhero Girls line, and then down below you have bios for each of the characters, and then a look at all the figures in the first wave. So there's a total of 6 figures in the first wave. As I said, today we're going to look at Quinn, Batgirl, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl, but there's also a Poison Ivy figure, and then a character named Bumblebee, who I'm not really familiar with. I don't know if she's made specifically for this line or if she's an existing DC comic character. But all of these are available at Target stores now, and then I think later on will be available elsewhere. Okay, so let's get these open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the 4 figures outside of the packaging. Now, each figure comes with a little accessory. Each figure has their own kind of characteristic. So Supergirl is kind of described, I would say, as kind of like the athlete of the group. And then Batgirl is kind of the smart brainiac of the group. Wonder Woman is kind of listed as the overall leader of the group. And then Harley Quinn, who of course in the comics is a villain, is kind of listed as the class clown / troublemaker of the group. The other 2 I don't know, I haven't read their bios, but Poison Ivy and the Bumblebee character. But definitely I think it's kind of an interesting, makes for an interesting thing. They're young teenagers who go to this superhero high school type deal. So I don't know if there's any guys, I don't know if we'll see male characters in this or what. As I said, they're supposed to be like a mini cartoon. Honestly, it sounds like it would make almost like an interesting, CW live action series, but as it is right now, it's just a cartoon series. These figures stand roughly about 6 inches tall. Supergirl is probably the shortest of the group, and then Batgirl with her hood is probably the tallest, but which is almost 6 1/4 inches tall with her ears. But overall, the figures stand about 6 inches. So as I mentioned, each figure comes with their own little accessory. So Supergirl, she has a removable cape, and it's done with a harder kind of plastic, and it's got a little peg, and you just plug it into the back. And, she's got, her outfit is very true to the traditional Supergirl costume. She's got the red mini skirt kind of done with that vinyl material. She's got the long yellow blonde hair, and the hair is pretty hard plastic. And then she's got little wristbands, one's red and one's blue, and she's got the tennis shoes, red tennis shoes with some white trim on it. Woman comes with her lasso, and I actually really like this, how they've done this lasso. It's one of the best lasso accessories I've seen for a Wonder Woman figure. So it's done with like a flexible plastic, and part of it's rolled up so that you can put it on her waist, and then part of it is done so you can kind of use it as an actual lasso, and you've even got a loop on the end. So you've got this little peg on it that you can plug into her waist. She's got a little hole on her waist. So again, I like how you can store it on her waist, and then you can just take this piece that kind of hangs out and put it in her hand or what have you. But I really like this and think it'll work well with even other Wonder Woman action figures. And then for the rest of the figure, she's basically wearing that kind of traditional Wonder Woman look. She's got the blue pants with the stars down the stripe. She's got the red boots with the wings, the white wings. She's got the red shirt, the gold trim for the belt, and this Wonder Woman logo up at the top. And then she's got the gold tiara with the red star. Now, it's kind of weird, but her hair is almost a dark purple. I assume that's how it is in the cartoon, but I don't know why they made it dark purple. And then, of course, she's got the silver wrist gauntlets on. Batgirl, I kind of like the look that they've given her. She's got the yellow boots and the black pants, and then she's got the dark purple, almost looks like a sweatshirt, and then she's got yellow gauntlets and black gloves. And then she's got this kind of hood with the bat wings on it. So I like it, but I think the figure probably looks a little better without the hood on. And then they've also included this backpack that she wears with bat wings on it, and it's actually removable if you want. It's done with just a soft plastic, and it's got the strap, so if you want to take it off, you can. But overall, I like the look of this figure, and she's got the yellow bat logo on her shirt. Finally, we have Harley, who is done with, again, her outfit is made to look, similar to her traditional outfit you see in the comics. She's got basically cut off shorts, blue jean shorts, and then she's got the red stocking, or the stockings, one's red, one's black. She's got white socks with blue shoes. She comes with this little mallet, which is just red on the top for the hammer part, and then blue for the handle, similar to her pants and shoes. She's got this sweater with the checkers, like you see on her traditional superhero or supervillain outfit. She's got the red on one side and black on the other, and then she's got this little spiked wristband on one hand, and she's got the stripes on her hair. One's blue and one's red, and then she's got the mask. Articulation on these figures are pretty basic and minimal. The head, you can just turn left and right. No real up or down movement with the heads on these. The arms are attached with your standard ball hinge joint at the shoulder, so you can get the arms out, and they have good rotation there. Just single hinged elbows, but they have pretty good bending at the elbow. You also have a rotation at the elbow, and you have swivels at the wrist. No midsection kind of articulation. Legs are attached with hinge joints, so you can get the legs forward good, and can't really do the leg back too much, but they do the splits good. No kind of thigh swivel, but you do have rotation there up there where the legs actually attach, which is nice. Single hinged knees, but again, pretty good bending at the knee. And then they have swivels at the boot cuffs, depending on the figure, but they don't have any kind of ankle articulation, unfortunately, which does make some of the figure, especially like the Supergirl figure, hard to keep standing. Supergirl definitely has a tendency to fall over. Now, each figure does have peg holes on the bottom of their feet. However, at this point, I don't know of any kind of play sets or anything to use the actual peg holes. Okay, so that's my review. Overall, I like this line. I like the figures. I think they look pretty cool. I like how, they've kind of modified the costumes for each of the characters and given them little unique bios and everything that kind of fits their overall adult personas. Again, this is a line made to kind of introduce young girls to superheroes and such, which I think is cool. I wouldn't mind seeing a few things like maybe a couple male characters added to the line. Definitely would be cool to see some play sets and stuff added to the line. These figures are out now. They are currently available at Target stores. They cost about $10 each. The figures cost about $10 each. They should be available eventually everywhere, but starting out as Target exclusives. So we'll have a full gallery of images up at toynewseye.com. There's a link in the description below. And as always, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you later.